My name is Miguel Ortiz, and I'm an international swimmer representing Spain. I started wearing glasses and contact lenses when I was 15. I was having trouble reading the blackboard in class and seeing the clock during swim practice. By the age of 23, my vision dropped all the way down to 6/120 with minus 4.5 prescription for my eyewear. Glasses and contact lenses had a massive effect on my daily life. Throughout my swimming career, I had times where I got an eye infection. It was the use of contact lenses in the pool that caused most of my infections. In order to recuperate, I had to stay out of the water for a couple of days, sometimes even longer, which really cut into my swimming season and affected my performance. There was also several times where I lost my contact lenses while swimming a race, which obviously had an effect on my results. I always had to bring extra contacts just in case I will lose them in the pool. But as I need to compete at events around the world, I spend a lot of time traveling. I fly quite often, and being on international flights, my eyes used to dry up due to contact lenses. I generally took them out every time I flew abroad, but of course with glasses you have to worry about breaking or losing them in the airplane. My mother had laser eye surgery at Optical Express previously and was very impressed with it. She mentioned that she thought it would be a great way for me to be able to get rid of my contacts and glasses, so I decided to get in touch with Optical Express. They invited me in for a consultation to find out if I was suitable for surgery. My first consultation involved doing a number of checks with lots of fancy technology, including checking my eye prescription and thickness of my cornea. I was slightly nervous, but I had some idea coming from my mother's experience of what to expect. The clinic was very clean and modern. There was a welcoming vibe, which also helped my anxiety. I had questions regarding the different procedures available at the clinic, and it was interesting learning more about the surgery and choosing which procedure best fit my needs. After my consultation, I was told I was suitable for LASIK and decided to go ahead with the surgery. With all the issues that I had with contact lenses and the effect it had on my performance, I just thought, I have to do this. That's why I decided to go with surgery. Prior to the surgery, I was slightly anxious about some things. As a swimmer, your vision is vitally important to you, so it's important to not make any risk with it. I was also worried about the pain that I might experience during or after the procedure. So I spoke to my doctor at the consultation, and he addressed all the concerns that I had. I was prescribed with some eye drops 1 week before the surgery, and I was told I couldn't wear contact lenses for 3 days prior to procedure. When I arrived at Optical Express in Tokyo, I again met with my surgeon, Dr. Kitazawa. They used local anesthesia, and I waited around 30 minutes for it to kick in. After that, they took me to the operating room, and 7 minutes later, I was walking out of there. I was very surprised with the speed of the procedure, but most of all, the surprise came when I walked out from the operating room. My vision was slightly blurry, but different from before. I could see shapes a lot farther away compared to before. I remember I couldn't wait for my eyes to recover to see clearly. Although I was worried about the pain prior to the procedure, I wouldn't say it was painful at all. The final results have had a huge impact in my everyday performance in the pool. I no longer have to worry about eye infection or losing contact lenses during the swim, which is fantastic. My performance has been improving every day in the pool. Not being out of the water from eye infection definitely helps, and not having to deal with contact lenses in and out of the pool has allowed me to focus more on training. I feel like my eyes are healthier than ever. I would honestly rate my experience at Optical Express as 10 out of 10. Waking up in the morning and to be able to see clearly without any eyewear is just fantastic, as is the freedom that gives me in the pool. The only words that I can use to describe my experience of laser eye surgery at Optical Express is life-changing.